And it's been another week.
It's been another week.
It's been a big, huge week.
Yeah.
And the Form C has filed. Big week. And I've actually had a thing happen this week where I was like driving right after the Form C was filed and people were signing their contracts and like actually ordering their investments, where I just felt like this is the thing. This is the thing that happens when you realize that the thing you've always talked about doing is happening.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. That thing's happening to me right now, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a great feeling. This is where we've been.
Yeah.
This is the area we've been of our house all week.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, so what happened after the update last week? Let's do it sequentially.
Yeah,
and we were like,
yeah.
I don't know. I was like, what happened Monday? You were like, I don't know what happened Monday.
Monday, I don't know.
And you were like, well, Sunday, even before the update, you didn't mention in the update that you talked to Gory Corey. Corey Ruby is our special effects makeup guy, but he goes
by Gory Corey.
Well, his Instagram is Gory Corey.
So I like it so much.
I keep calling him Gory Corey. So we had a long conversation as you and I were driving back from a trip we went on. Mm-hmm. Our last freedom trip on Father's Day weekend. My last freedom trip. Yeah. You're free to move about the cabin.
More freedom trips.
After we got home and after we shot that update and after I edited that update, I still had promised Nico, our costume designer, that I would finish reorganizing the schedule to get the new shoot schedule together.
Yeah, that was a big project.
It was a big project. Here's the time lapse. I spent 2 nights looking at these sheets of paper.
Yeah.
Each sheet is a shoot night, and then trying to reorganize them according to the scheduled days on August, September, and October. The first night, I had a second conversation with Gory Corey, so once the sheets were all out, it was a lot of me pacing around talking again. Then the second night, it was a lot of staring at the sheets, thinking about the things people said about schedules, moved them around into what looked like a viable option.
Yeah.
And then after that, I still had to conform the old schedule on the computer to that, redo the calendar according to the shoot days.
Yeah.
So there's a document, shoot days in order, and then shoot calendar, so that people can just look at the calendar and see when they're shooting, but then also refer to what is actually being shot on that day.
Yeah.
I sent it out late. What else happened on Monday? I had to run to the city to grab a couple of components to the camera rig. There is this awesome Atomos Ninja V that attaches to the A7S III, turns it into ProRes RAW.
It upgrades the camera.
Yeah, it takes the full capabilities of the camera and unlocks it. And then I had to go get this other thing, which was the coolest, the Hollyland transmitter and receiver. What's coming out of the Ninja V or the camera, depending on how you're shooting, sending it to a wireless monitor. Mm-hmm. But that thing actually also wirelessly drops to the iPhone. Alex, will you wave in front of the lens real quick? This is my phone. It's my phone, and I can monitor from my phone. 4 other iOS or Android devices can get that same feed off of an app. Mm-hmm. Tuesday night was all about dodoing camera tests. Here's some stuff from the camera tests. We took the rig and walked through, and Alex brought his gaffer friend Chris, who's going to be a part of the movie for however many days he can be, based on our budget and his availability.
Yeah. Wednesday you had virtual auditions.
Wednesday was virtual auditions.
And you also returned equipment.
Yes, we did a whole new round of virtual auditions and saw some really great candidates who are coming to Callbacks on Sunday. And then in between virtual auditions, you created a spreadsheet.
Of course I did. Who is auditioning for what at what time.
And we're also doing this in kind of a chemistry kind of way, where we're getting groups of people together so that they can read the parts and
against each other.
See how they all work out against each other. And also it's just kind of more fun to act against other actors.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more energy to it.
Yeah, and it's gonna be great. But that's gonna be on Sunday, the day that you guys see this.
Thursday, we had the rap book demos.
Prior to that, so it was on Tuesday probably, we locked in our production insurance. I said I was comparing quotes last time. Yeah. We finalized our production insurance, got that paid for.
Which unlocked our ability to apply for SAG.
Yes, we did our payroll demo with the payroll company, which was very interesting.
Yeah, it looks really intuitive and easy to use.
Holding everybody's information, who's an employee, who's a contractor, all that stuff. It's a payroll company. Yeah. And it sounds like it does its job well. I finally was able to apply to SAG. And then at the last page of the SAG application, it was all the COVID safety protocols. Yeah. So then I needed to figure that out. So I sent it off to another one of our producers, Jeremy, and it was like, I'll get back to you tomorrow, which he did. And he was like, here's how this all works. And I was like, awesome. that is like having someone in that role as a producer is immeasurably helpful.
So good.
So that application has been sent. We are now officially SAG applied, which means a few of the actors that we get to see, or like 1 or 2 of the actors that we get to see on Sunday are union actors.
Yeah.
And the others are non-union actors.
And then we're up to, today, Friday.
Oh, yeah, okay. Liz has been super busy.
We've been prepping all of the sides for Sunday. I've been constantly adjusting the callback as we've gotten confirmation or conflicts and moving people around to hopefully make that work.
Yeah.
And a list of people who aren't going to be able to make it, but we're still hoping to be able to see, but we don't have definite information about the
When or
whens
how. Yeah.
And then like another thing that doesn't fit into a day, but like the budget spreadsheet is kind of a constant work in progress. Like I've touched these spreadsheets almost daily.
Yeah, as we get
Adjust
new
and
and
nudge
different information.
Yeah.
And then Friday here is also update time for us this week, because tomorrow we have some real life stuff to do. This isn't real life, you know, like the movie is like movie life and then there's real life.
Yeah.
And we got to clean the garage. It's been on the to-do list for a while.
Well, and it's actually movie work. Like we have to clean the garage because we're going to start ordering some things that are going to need spaces to live.
That was part of the Corey conversation. He was like, I'm not going to have a place to store all this stuff. And I was like, my garage. So on Sunday's callbacks, and I also will have an SFX makeup meeting with Corey and Kyle. They're kind of like a makeup team at this point, is the way it's like turning out in terms of our makeup department, our SFX makeup department.
So that's all we've been doing this week.
That's all.
Yeah.
So have a good week.
It's really exciting to watch money roll in a non-hypothetical way, real money to be rolling into this project that we've been spending so much time on.
So it's coming in like I can see it. There's 3 things: funds available, pending funds, and the pending funds are the people who need to like review their information or whatever. Funds not yet available. And so that's when people have to link up their bank and whatever and everything. Watching those funds show up, it doesn't show up as money, you know?
Yeah.
It appears, the money figure appears there, and I just see the budget coming to life.
Yeah.
I see like this is the salaries.
There's the money we
here's
need for
the props,
that thing.
here's the food, you know, like all this, it just immediately turns into the movie.
Yeah.
And that is so awesome. So thank you to everybody who said they wanted to invest and who are now investing.
Yeah. It's kind of like watching the fundraiser all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's this week. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. And we'll see you in a week.
Yeah.
I gotta get to shot listing.
Yeah. Woo-hoo.